to broadcast my nations race. I actually was what, like 3 slots, I think. I did 3 slots. I deleted one of the others, so that my second slot I qualified on pole. However, I managed to bottle that race on the pit entry and went off later on in the race. So that was really bad race. In this race, I guess because initially I was not going to race again. About 4 minutes ago, I restarted the PS4 and decided, you know what, I did all of this practice. Let's have a go again. Only to find myself in a much higher rated lobby. The race where I had gotten pole in qualifying, that the points on offer was 176. In this lobby it was 194. So I was a bit surprised. But I couldn't repeat the 1 minute 16 qualifying time. Somehow I just kept pushing too hard into a lot of the corners. This race was sort of a banger as well. There was an incident where I rear-ended a guy because I got hit from behind in the braking zone. A lot of guys don't understand that you have to compensate your brake markers when you are in slipstream. This is the car that I use here. That's my livery I designed. So and I expected it. I think I probably got ran twice in braking zones. There was a guy actually, I think it was this guy, he actually started to spin out and hitting me in the rear, actually stabilized his car. Because the slipstream is very strong at this circuit in these cars. Someone jumped the starter. That's another thing that the slipstream does with you coming through that section. So I had to shift. So I've now lost the position I started in, which is, I mean, see a lot of what is happening there. That's due to the slipstream. penalties almost everywhere. This race in the Americas region was at 10:40 or 22:40 hours. So I decided I was not going to race the last slot, which is at 23 something, or maybe even later than that. I can't recall. I got tossed out there. I instantly gained a few spots. I also started on the medium tires because the instant that I saw this lobby that I was in, I knew that I would have to beat this lobby on pit strategy. The majority of the guys up front would be on racing softs, some on mediums, but majority would be on racing softs. A lot of this was happening, and this is the top three. One of the worst things that could possibly happen to you is you're on the softest tire and you're getting penalties. It sort of interferes with all your game plans. I found that once the mediums sufficiently warmed up, they were consistent enough. It allowed me to implement my one-stop strategy. tussle going on up front there between 4 cars. Something that I was a bit happy to see. I knew he was on the softer compound, so I really didn't want to fight him much. So I gave him signal there, and then I moved that. So I was planning to use him to get closer to the guys up ahead. At least providing he didn't pit at the end of this lap. Also brought the 2 behind closer to me. I have no problem with that because they would be fighting, so. Did fit, but the job was done. You see I'm closer to the bunch. I've started being a bit closer because I lost a full second plus 1/10. Possibly would have lost a lot more fighting to keep that spot. So the next strategy was to bring this guy closer to me. For some reason he initially started avoiding the slipstream. Slowed a bit and I got him in. He has a bit more weight than I probably had a difference in brake balance. I think I'm running, brake bias 2 to the rear. I know some guys are running 0. This is not a fuel saving race, by the way, but at certain corners I upshift to get the traction while it's accelerating out. We have the guys in check right now. So let's check tires and see. He has a penalty. So 1 socks and 2 mediums. The 4th guy joined the party. And look at the fight. Yeah, he took his penalty. I race in cockpit view, so when you saw the tap a while ago, that's one of the things that I think if you saw one of my previous videos where I spoke about it. If someone dive in and you're sort of weak in that area because the cockpit view is not really the best. So this is the view, so you're unable to judge the point furthest away from you. Areas like these, you need to, in order to see the line, you need to sort of stray a bit. That's why you saw. So it wasn't adjusting. It usually misread. He was going in the pits. He did indicate, in fairness to him, he did indicate. This guy pit. I'm not seeing it on the thing, but he has a clean pair of heels. But the times he has been running, I guess yes, he would have started on the softs. But this guy won the race anyway. This guy got past me, the slipstream I spoke about, it's very strong. He was also on softs and came out on the mediums. So he has fresh tires. Guy behind is on hards. He's also going back into the pits. So too this guy. So I was sitting up front here, observing the battle behind, contemplating, should I push for another lap? I went under the hards and that was my one-stop strategy. I knew some of the other guys were on a two-stop, so using traction control. For some odd reason in this game, traction control doesn't help, and that's why I told WDP that the physics in this game is off. He's saying that it's good and comparable to ACC. It is not, and that's just one of the areas. You use traction control in this game, you have increased tire wear, worse handling, let's look at what he's let's look at what is happening with this guy here. Let's look at it. So I instantly knew he was one, he's likely on a controller, likely he could be on a wheel, but I am aware of what traction control does, so he may not necessarily have been on a controller, he could be using a wheel. Just traction control in this game is very bad. Look at where traction control kicks in, which is contrary to real life. Apparently he turns it off here. Probably realize probably turns it off. Okay, he's on a controller. Don't fight the slip. Give him the opportunity. That's the type of race I am. He was having problems with handling, so I'm not going to fight him because chances are I could get that spot back without any problems. Give this guy the opportunity as well. Thanking me for it, no problem. I would gain more from sitting in their slip. He's on softs, I picked that up. He's on mediums, I'm on hards. I'm in for the long game. They have a pit stop in hand. Once these hards kick in out anyway, performance is not very far off the softer compounds. He's already picked up a penalty. And then you had that incident, not sure what happened there, so let's go back and check. So that was the penalty, was for the contact. He lost it on the mediums. One of the reasons why I don't fight, because by fighting you might allow a guy to make a mistake that would cost you the race. And look where he is now. I think I bumped him here so that we could get past that guy serving the penalty. also need to get back my position from this guy. He's now on hards, he's on fresh hards. I think at this point I adjusted my brake bias because I'm now on hard, so I don't need to be running plus. I think I probably put it on 0 at this point. So while I was fiddling with that, I lost some time on the guys ahead. Remember, he's on softs, so he was on a push, so I gave me a signal that he should take the opportunity. I think he took it here. Took rather long to read it though. He's tanking for it. This guy would be cursing me because I just allowed his the guy he's competing with. So that's why I gave him the signal to let him know, hey, as soon as you get the opportunity, you go, guy. I'm not fighting. Because I let the guy he was fighting with. You can see he hit me. Pushed me into this guy ahead. I'm the only one got damaged in that. It affects your handling. Poor guy. Quit the race immediately. Sorry guy, it was not my intention. This guy, for some reason, is just very aggressive. So at this point I had to drive up evasive. We were on the penultimate lap, so at this point I was not planning to give away any more positions yet. I really have to fight for it. So the hards was already warmed up. Dirty tires. I saw that. This guy was covering the entry, so something happened behind. I could catch this guy in the slipstream and I was going for it anyway. I suspected he would try to defend it. I was going for it. Guy spinned out. Did something else happen my head because I think I finished, was it 7th, not 6th? Because I think the guy behind, he's on softs. He was fighting hard, so I gave him it was not about to let someone fight cost me more, so I gave him there, and right after he made a heap of errors. This guy put himself out of it. Yeah, so something happened ahead, yes. I did get P6. Jaja. Guy straight away, He was on racing hards, probably was having a hell of a time controlling that. So the one stop work, P11 to P6. Hard, softs. Hey, what's up, Mr. Cuts? Mr. Cuts TV. Guy's a legend, leg end, man. Yeah, I tried my best, yeah. I needed to do a recovery in this lobby, so came up against guys like head full of greens and so on. I knew these guys are fast. PSRT, Jaja, these guys are all faster than I am. Having said that though, race strategies where I usually able to hold off the faster guys. Because being faster also means being on the limit, and oftentimes that can get you in trouble. As you can see, even though I admitted to you I got pole on in this lobby, but you can see that I finished in a faster time overall compared to this race, and that is because of the strategy. Starting on pole, so I started on softs, which is a faster strategy. The two stop is faster, and here you can see the one stop is obviously slower, however it is more consistent, and it also got me more points than what I got previously, which is I think I got 124 points because the pit entry mistake and then pushed me back. I think I finished in 6th in this, 6th or 7th, somewhere around there in this race as well. But being in a higher rated lobby with PSRT, Jaja and these guys, little chicken nuggets, these guys are faster than I am for pace. But having them in this race pushed the points up to 194. So that's it, guy. Another day I would show you this race with the Motul Ortec GTR. It's a car that I usually don't use, because whenever it comes to the group 2s I use the I usually use the NSX. It's a car that shocks a lot of people. Yeah. Usually shocks a lot of people. I think I did a lobby, keys lobby, practice lobby for that same race, and fact, when he saw the car, I had his streaming him on my mobile, so heard the guy. So this is the car that I use, and believe me, it might not be on par in terms of performance with. Okay, so let me match them up with the modern version of the group tools, and you can instantly see the numbers on the right here. 7.5, 6.5, 5.5, 5.5, 6.1. So you see 7.1, 5.8, 5.2, 5.2, 5.8. Don't let those numbers fool you if you focus on car control. Those same numbers cause this car to wear the tires much faster, and that's where I mean, instantly you can see this car is about the fastest that I have driven among the group tools. That's the Lexus. However, the tires would not allow you to enjoy those faster figures. 7.8, 6.3. So the NSX is 6.5, I believe, 5.5, 5.5, 6.4 on stability. And trust me, that car does not behave as though it has higher stability figures. Right, so 6.1 here, 5.8 here, 6.3 here, 5.5, 6.4 on acceleration, 7.9 on max speed. So you see the big difference. Yeah. Check the numbers here. You see the after the BOP, this car received some clout, and even then it is supposed to be faster than the Epson. However, I am faster on time trial. I've always been faster on time trial with the Epson NSX. I think another car that yeah, this, and there's the numbers. So because this is a car that I am also faster in, and they have the numbers. So probably someday when I have the time, I would show you some runs. I drive in cockpit view, so it's a bit restrictive for some, but it works for me because let me just put it this way, it's less of a distraction using the cockpit view for me. So you only have to focus on your brake markers. And you saw the race just now, you saw that I was using a lot of the curves and so on. So that's where that view helps. You're able to be consistent with that, providing you're not in slipstream and trying to brake. So thanks guys, see you on the next stream. Why did this? Okay, so I'm streaming on Gran Turismo Live, so yeah, so that's it.